Captain Livy, skill so bold. Mr. Wrong ne dikhaya game untold gold. Then Adu came in like a storm. 9 straight wins setting the norm. पर जब आई semi-finals की बारी सबने शुरू ये तेरे भग्या ने पलट दिया खेल अड्डू का अंत आया बेड़े दिल्ली डेमोस की दूसरी जीत. Will there be a team that dares to compete? क्या होगा अब season 3 में who'll break the throne? Will a new empire rise from the bones? Ablaze, Captain Morty ruling the place. Morty's crew, the indomitable race. Kabhi chupa Rustam showing no grace. Agent P, the master of the blade. Bangalore Berserkers never to be outplayed. वो टकराए दे मैदान पे तलवारों की रोशनी आकाश में लेकिन सिर्फ एक बाकी रहता है जब धूल उछलने लगती है. AOEPL नारे गुंड हैं आसमां में जीत की मूरत बनाए साम्राज्य मजबूत. AOEPL लहराओ अपने झंडों को ऊंचा राजकरान इस मैदान को जब तक हम हैं जिंदा. Captain Livy, skill so bold. Mr. Wrong ne dikhaya game untold gold. Then Adu came in like a storm. 9 straight wins setting the norm. पर जब आई semi-finals की बारी सबने शुरू ये तेरे भग्या ने पलट दिया खेल अड्डू का अंत आया बेड़े दिल्ली डेमोस की दूसरी जीत. Will there be a team that dares to compete? क्या होगा अब season 3 में who'll break the throne? Will a new Delhi demo, yes, bombs ablaze. Captain Morty ruling the place. Morty's crew, the indomitable race. Kabhi chupa Rustam showing no grace. Agent P, the master of the blade. Bangalore Berserkers never to be outplayed. वो टकराए दे मैदान पे तलवारों की रोशनी आकाश में लेकिन सिर्फ एक बाकी रहता है जब धूल उछलने लगती है. AOEPL नारे गुंड हैं आसमां में जीत की मूरत बनाए साम्राज्य मजबूत. AOEPL लहराओ अपने झंडों को ऊंचा राजकरान इस मैदान को जब तक हम हैं जिंदा. Captain Livy, skill so bold. Mr. Wrong ne dikhaya game untold gold. Then Adu came in like a storm. 9 straight wins setting the norm. पर जब आई semi-finals की बारी सबने शुरू ये तेरे भग्या ने पलट दिया खेल अड्डू का अंत आया बेड़े दिल्ली डेमोस की दूसरी जीत. Will there be a team that dares to compete? क्या होगा अब season 3 में who'll break the throne? Will a new empire rise from the bones? AOEPL, shout it out loud. One more season, knock 'em down proud. AOEPL. 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 AOEPL नारे गुंडे रोशनी आकाश में लेकिन सिर्फ एक बाकी रहता है जब धूल उछलने लगती है. AOEPL, OEPL नारे गुंड हैं आसमान में जीत की मूरत बनाए साम्राज्य मजबूत. AOEPL लहराओ अपने झंडों को ऊंचा राजकरान इस मैदान को जब तक हम हैं जिंदा. Captain Livy, skill so bold. Mr. Wrong ने दिखाया game untold gold. Then a dude came in like a storm. 9 straight wins setting the norm. पर जब आई semi-finals की बारी सबने शुरू हुए तेरे भग्या ने पलट दिया खेल अड्डू का अंत आया बेड़े. दिल्ली डेमोस की दूसरी जीत. Will there be a team that dares to compete? क्या होगा अब season 3 में who'll break the throne? Will a new empire rise from the bones? AOEPL, shout it out loud. One more season, knock 'em down proud. AOEPL, knock 'em down proud. AOEPL. Delhi demo, yes, bombs ablaze. Captain Morty ruling the place. Morty's crew, the indomitable race. Kabhi chupa Rustam showing no grace. Agent P, the master of the blade. Bangalore Berserkers never to be outplayed. वो टकराए दे मैदान पे तलवारों की रोशनी आकाश में लेकिन सिर्फ एक बाकी रहता है जब धूल उछलने लगती है. AOEPL नारे गुंड हैं आसमां में जीत की मूरत बनाए साम्राज्य मजबूत. AOEPL लहराओ अपने झंडों को ऊंचा राजकरान इस मैदान को जब तक हम हैं जिंदा. Captain Livy, skill so bold. Mr. Wrong ne dikhaya game untold gold. Then Adu came in like a storm. 9 straight wins setting the norm. पर जब आई semi-finals की बारी सबने शुरू ये तेरे भग्या ने पलट दिया खेल अड्डू का अंत आया बेड़े दिल्ली डेमोस की दूसरी जीत. Will there be a team that dares to compete? क्या होगा अब season 3 में who'll break the throne? Will a new empire rise from the bones? AOEPL, shout it out loud. One more season, knock 'em down आकाश में, लेकिन सिर्फ एक बाकी रहता है जब धूल उछलने लगती है। AOEPL OEPL नारे गूंजे आसमान में, जीत की मूरत बनाए साम्राज्य मजबूत। AOEPL लहराओ अपने झंडों को ऊंचा, राज करान इस मैदान को जब तक हम है जिंदा। Captain Livy, skill so bold, Mr. Wrong ने दिखाया game untold gold. Then a dude came in like a storm, 9 straight wins setting the norm. पर जब आई सेमीफाइनल्स की बारी सपने शुरू हुए तेरे, भाग्य ने पलट दिया खेल, अड्डू का अंत आया बेड़े। दिल्ली डेमोस की दूसरी जीत, will there be a team that dares to compete? क्या होगा अब season 3 में? Who'll break the throne? Will a new empire rise from the bones? AOEPL, shout it out loud, one more season, knock 'em down proud. AOEPL, knock 'em down proud. AOEPL. Delhi demo, yes, bombs ablaze. Captain Morty ruling the place. Morty's crew, the indomitable race. Kabhi chupa Rustam showing no grace. Agent P, the master of the blade. Bangalore Berserkers, never to be outplayed. वो टकराए दे मैदान पे तलवारों की रोशनी आकाश में, लेकिन सिर्फ एक बाकी रहता है जब धूल उछलने लगती है। AOEPL नारे गूंज हैं आसमान में, जीत की मूरत बनाए साम्राज्य मजबूत। AOEPL लहराओ अपने झंडों को ऊंचा, राज करान इस मैदान को जब तक हम है जिंदा। Captain Livy, skill so bold, Mr. Wrong ने दिखाया game untold gold. Then Adu came in like a storm, 9 straight wins setting the norm. पर जब आई सेमीफाइनल्स की बारी सपने शुरू ये तेरे, भाग्य ने पलट दिया खेल, अड्डू का अंत आया बेड़े। दिल्ली डेमोस की दूसरी जीत, will there be a team that dares to compete? क्या होगा अब season 3 में? Who'll break the throne? Will a new empire rise from the bones? AOEPL, shout it out loud, one more season, knock 'em down proud. AOEPL, 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 AOEPL नारे गूंजे रोशनी आकाश में, लेकिन सिर्फ एक बाकी रहता है जब धूल उछलने लगती है। AOEPL OEPL नारे गूंजे आसमान में, जीत की मूरत बनाए साम्राज्य मजबूत। AOEPL लहराओ अपने झंडों को ऊंचा, राज करान इस मैदान को जब तक हम है जिंदा। Captain Livy, skill so bold, Mr. Wrong ने दिखाया game untold gold. Then a dude came in like a storm, 9 straight wins setting the norm. पर जब आई सेमीफाइनल्स की बारी सपने शुरू हुए तेरे, भाग्य ने पलट दिया खेल, अड्डू का अंत आया बेड़े। दिल्ली डेमोस की दूसरी जीत, will there be a team that dares to compete? क्या होगा अब season 3 में? Who'll break the throne? Will a new empire rise from the bones? AOEPL, shout it out loud, one more season, knock 'em down proud. AOEPL, knock 'em down proud. AOEPL. Delhi demo, yes, bombs ablaze. Captain Morty ruling the place. Morty's crew, the indomitable race. Kabhi chupa Rustam showing no grace. Agent P, the master of the blade. Bangalore Berserkers, never to be outplayed. वो टकराए दे मैदान पे तलवारों की रोशनी आकाश में, लेकिन सिर्फ एक बाकी रहता है जब धूल उछलने लगती है। AOEPL नारे गूंजे हैं आसमान में, जीत की मूरत बनाए साम्राज्य मजबूत। AOEPL लहराओ अपने झंडों को ऊंचा, राज करान इस मैदान को जब तक हम है जिंदा। Captain Livy, skill so bold, Mr. Wrong ने दिखाया game untold gold. Then Adu came in like a storm, 9 straight wins setting the norm. पर जब आई सेमीफाइनल्स की बारी सपने शुरू ये तेरे, भाग्य ने पलट दिया खेल, अड्डू का अंत आया बेड़े। दिल्ली डेमोस की दूसरी जीत, will there be a team that dares to compete? क्या होगा अब season 3 में? Who'll break the throne? Will a new empire rise from the bones? AOEPL, shout it out loud, one more season, knock 'em down proud. AOEPL, AOEPL. रोशनी आकाश में, लेकिन सिर्फ एक बाकी रहता है जब धूल उछलने लगती है। AOEPL OEPL नारे गूंजे आसमान में, जीत की मूरत बनाए साम्राज्य मजबूत। AOEPL लहराओ अपने झंडों को ऊंचा, राज करान इस मैदान को जब तक हम है जिंदा। कैप्टन लिवी skills so bold, Mr. Wrong ने दिखाया game untold gold। Then a dude came in like a storm, 9 straight wins setting the norm। पर जब आई सेमीफाइनल्स की बारी सपने शुरू हुए तेरे, भाग्य ने पलट दिया खेल, अड्डू का अंत आया बेड़े। दिल्ली डेमोस की दूसरी जीत, will there be a team that dares to compete? क्या होगा अब season 3 में? Who'll break the throne? Will a new empire rise from the bones? AOEPL, shout it out loud, one more season, knock 'em down proud। AOEPL, knock 'em down proud। AOEPL Delhi demo, yes, bombs ablaze, Captain Morty ruling the place, Morty's crew the indomitable race, Kapi Chupa Rustam showing no grace, Agent P, the master of the blade, Bangalore Berserkers never to be outplayed। वो टकराए दे मैदान पे तलवारों की रोशनी आकाश में, लेकिन सिर्फ एक बाकी रहता है जब धूल उछलने लगती है। AOEPL नारे गूंज हैं आसमान में, जीत की मूरत बनाए साम्राज्य मजबूत। AOEPL लहराओ अपने झंडों को ऊंचा, राज करान इस मैदान को जब तक हम है जिंदा। Captain Livy, skills so bold, Mr. Wrong ने दिखाया game untold gold। Then Adu came in like a storm, 9 straight wins setting the norm। पर जब आई सेमीफाइनल्स की बारी सपने शुरू ये तेरे, भाग्य ने पलट दिया खेल, अड्डू का अंत आया बेड़े। दिल्ली डेमोस की दूसरी जीत, will there be a team that dares to compete? क्या होगा अब season 3 में? Who'll break the throne? Will a new empire rise from the bone?
And hello beautiful people, AOEPL Season 3 Bangalore Berserkers versus... Oh wait, this is not the right... Wait. थोड़ा सा टाइटल चेंज हो गया. It is gonna be Jaipur Janniseries versus Pune Paladins, and those are the players that will be playing today. Look at that jersey though, mirror ki jersey, perfect. And with me I have this beautiful person as well. Peppa, how are you? And are you excited for the games?
Hi everyone. Yes, I am very excited about the games. I have special fan of War Daddy, so I'll be closely watching out his game.
Absolutely.
And also Dofus, I didn't realize he is also in the opponent team, so I kind of split now between the teams.
But look at that, the friends, right? एक दूसरे कंधे पे हाथ रखा हुआ है, that's the editing right there. War Daddy and Kush, I think that's good. And बिना टाइम वेस्ट किए मैप ड्राफ्ट की तरफ चलते हैं. This will be the map draft right now. थोड़ा सा जूमिंग भी कर देंगे. So it is gonna be hideout, African clearing and Black Forest. Surprisingly Black Forest.
It's not a surprise, to be honest. Its mirror is heavily favored for Black Forest. He's kind of Black Forest expert in our lobby in low elos, so I am not surprised at all that he picked Black Forest as his home map.
The thing is, वो ban भी कर सकते थे ना Black Forest, but they have went with runes, right? I think they might be practicing Black Forest as well.
Do we know who won the toss?
I think War Daddy side won the toss.
Okay, if Wadari won the toss, then he doesn't have a ban choice at first. So he picks a map and then mirror bans 2 maps and picks a map. So
understandable why Black Forest super था, because that's the thing, right? तुम अपने सामने वाले का सबसे strongest pick ही हटाना चाहिए. Cutthroat competition तो है ही.
Yeah, this is going to be exciting. I know Wadari's team is very comfortable in hideout. They have practiced a lot of strategies. Wadari especially has played thousands games of hideout. And for African clearing, I know Theoru has practiced a lot of strategies, so it will be exciting to see.
Absolutely. एग्जैक्टली एंड यहाँ पे पेपर भाई आई थिंक सेफ ड्राफ्ट भी हो चुका है. वी आर हाफ वे थ्रू द सेफ ड्राफ्ट. फंड्स बैन किए गए हैं वियतनामीज मॉन्गोल्स एंड बोहेमियंस. ठीक है.
Vietnamese ban makes sense for African clearing. Hans is also a good save to ban for African clearing, and in general, a very good save in general. Mongols also good ban for AC. Bohemians, I think, is a good ban for both Black Forest and Hideout maps. In terms of picks, I'm a little surprised why Persian is not banned, to be honest. Maybe it will be sniped in the end, because that is like the top tier save in general for many of the land maps.
Persians उनके पास crazy advantage भी होता है. They have extra HP on their town centers. हम African clearing में देख सकते हैं douche. We did saw a douche in previous matches as well. Sunday को देखा था दिल्ली डेमोस ने I think किया था. Douche मारा था African clearing पे. And they
Yeah,
won
that
the
was
match as
against
well.
our team.
That was against your team. हाँ
Yeah.
कैसा feeling आया था आप लोगों को?
And in that game, they didn't pick Persian for the deuce, though. They deuced it
दूसरा से भी ज्यादा
Byzantines.
बढ़िया. Byzantines हो गया.
And that also a very good TC HP, high TC HP for deucing.
The Persian
But
will just
deucing
make
is
it
a
stronger. थोड़ा और tough.
that's right. But these teams, I don't know if dosing is a good strategy because all of them are pretty good players. There's no weakling as such. So even if you dose one player, it just takes one each player from each side. Okay, in terms of picks, I think Persian, Hindustani, Chinese for Thiru's team, very, very good picks as a top three. For Mirror, it prefers Cumans. I think you'll pick Cumans for the Black Forest pocket play. Britons is a very good save for Black Forest flank. Saracen can combine with Britons for faster building damage with archers.
Humans यहाँ पे snipe किया गया है. ठीक है.
Yeah, Cuman, I would expect that is a very good snipe as well because Cuman is strong on Black Forest as well as Hideout.
The game started very early, is it? This time around?
It started on time. I guess they said it will start at 3:30.
Oh, okay. Because for me, they said at 4. So I just joined and the draft is already done.
Korean, Turks, very good saves. Korean on AC, Turks in general for castle drops. Khmer, very strong save for eco bonuses. As I expected, Persian is also banned from the other side. So Persian is sniped in fact. So that's a
If
good
you don't
save.
mind me asking, what are the maps which were selected?
Yeah, sure.
Let's shift that to wait. There you go. Those were the maps.
Black Forest comes in. Okay, it's mirror. Okay. Of course, Black Forest comes in. Okay. Two stones in a is standard. Thank you. So mirror is Jaipur Janniseries, right? And there is Pune Paladins.
Yeah, I'm not very comfortable with the names yet. I just know what it is team versus Mirror's team. So
Yeah.
just relate to that. How do you
So
feel
what I
about
do
this
is that in discussions in AOEP in our Discord, right, there is a pinned message over there which shows all the teammates and team members. Before every cast, I just go there to refer which teams are what.
How do you feel about the same draft? Sid?
Shipraft, I'm just right now analyzing. Both sides have strong picks. Vietnamese. Does anybody have Vietnamese?
It's a
Oh,
band.
Vietnamese was banned. Okay, Vietnamese was banned. Overall, I think Mirror's draft is looking good, but at the same time, Terra's draft is not bad. I just like the Koreans, Harrisons, picks, Britons also being very good. Shu, Archery, Sieves, Pocket Sieves, Magyars, Khmer. Straightforward in terms of what Jaipur Janniseries can do here. Pune Paladins also have good openings, like Berbers can be a good counter and open maps. Maybe Black Forest, they do not have the best Sieves, I would say, but still decent. Like they
So,
don't have a strong
Pepper.
bombard cannon. Slavs can play siege, Georgians can play Teutons. Teutons are there, right? So
So, if you look at the drafts, right, Pepper and Shade, which teams will you favor now? Right, some teams should have the better drafting, right?
I think each team is focused very much on their home map. Mirror's team draft is very focused on Black Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Hiru's team, or Waterday's team, is focused on Hideout.
So both the
And
teams, right?
both
Mm-hmm.
teams have mix of saves for ACs, good saves for ACs. So uh, for map wise, I would say Black Forest. I prefer Mirror's save draft. For Hideout, I prefer Thiru's save draft, and AC they have good saves overall.
I'm not so sure on that because you do see the Teutons, Ethiopians, the Civs, which Mirror would probably go for, like, and Black Forest, Georgians, even for that matter, have been taken by Thiru and the Korean team bonus and their unique units and Spanish. I kind of like the Civ draft for like Mirror's team in this case, Jaipur Janniseries, on open African clearing more than their home map Black Forest. But then we'll get to see how the games do unfold, right? Mirror is notoriously known for picking Ethiopians in Black Forest, and it gets sniped from him also. So we'll see how
It
his Black Forest gameplay goes.
it's interesting. He didn't pick Ethiopians first. He
Yeah,
picked humans first.
yeah.
So he was going for that siege help push
Mm-mm-mm.
or fast castle. Sorry, 2TC knights.
Yeah. Open maps, I think it's straightforward that I like Jaipur Janniseries team. But in close maps, I like personally prefer Thiru's team, mainly because of the variety with which they can play. Looking good. Oh wow! Look at those photos. Wow. Okay. This is my first time seeing everybody's facing in a different direction.
Yeah,
I don't know who's the
yeah.
first person. I think that's Dofish, right?
On the red T-shirt, yeah, that's Dofus. I don't know why he picked this picture, but particularly looking away.
Sultan might have to do something with that. Sultan. Hmm.
Um,
Interesting pick though.
There's mirror next to him, and then chicken
Dead cops.
and dead cops. That didn't include their coach or mentor.
Yeah, that's.
That's supposed to be
We'll figure it out now.
I forget who's their mentor.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'll just go to the pinned message. I can figure it out. Oh, they don't have the coach over there, sadly. I don't know the
Oh,
mentors.
Valar. Yeah, his
Okay.
Valar, and in his absence, I think Talent was the mentor
For
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 Mirror's team
Jaipur. Okay,
for
okay,
Jaipur Janniseries.
okay, for Jaipur.
Pune Paladins, I think the first person here is Thiru. I am not sure. I have never seen his face before.
Yeah, the first person is Thiru. Yeah, yeah. I've met.
Uh, Next is also don't know Braveheart. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah, next is
I met
Braveheart.
Braveheart. Uh, Next to him is Daddy, and then Morty. It's a
No, that is Trash, not Morty. The last
Oh,
one is Trash.
Tiras.
Yeah. Feels like Wadadi and T-Rush took their photo together because they look like hand in hand. It's not the case. Clearly Photoshop, but nice Photoshopping though. This is gonna be a fun match. I think this is also the last set of round one, right? So you get to see the same map. Sort of. Good thing is that at least we get Black Forest in this case. But when you guys are playing today or tomorrow, I'm not too sure when you guys are playing. I think it's today tonight. You guys are playing, right, Peppa?
Unfortunately, our game is cancelled,
Okay, cool.
so we'll have to reschedule maybe next week.
Okay. I see. But that's going to be a different set of maps because you go to the next round and the map pool is completely different. Your preparation also for it ends up being different, right? So
We may play the same round next week or play the next round. I don't know. We'll have to just figure out.
but it's at least different from this set which is happening now, right? Because this is also the part of the last round of the first set. Every other team played except these two teams.
Yeah, that's correct. This is the first set.
Yeah. Very exciting to see what shape Dead Cops might be in because he's been playing a few games in Bombay Lobby. I mean, you can see that he's a little bit rusty, but seems to be coming back into the game. So it'll depend heavily on how his form is going to be with Jaipur Janniseries. Dofish also hasn't played a lot of games recently, but he's a good archer player generally. We'll see. On the side of Pune Paladins, what do you think? Who's going to be the strong horse? Who's going to be the weak horse, according to you, Peppa?
Um, I think Thiru undoubtedly is the best player amongst the lot. So I'd bet on him for the MVPs. I think Vardadi comes next in the I mean skill set wise, and he gives good call outs in overall match situations. So I think those two players are to watch out for.
Okay.
Braveheart and Tyrus generally do have good build orders, and Tyrus in particular does overboom a little bit. So I guess Thiru and Vardadi will keep him in check.
You have played with Braveheart for a while, right? If I'm not wrong. He was there in the AFL, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So if he asks which army to make, guys, मैं क्या army बनाऊं? Do you think he'll be asking to Thiru or Wardani? From your opinion.
I hope they have discussed this before coming to the game because they have done the map and SIP draft, so they know which SIP to play.
Just keeping it light, I guess. While we wait for the game to happen, I suppose. That's a nice pool from AOEPL admit. Will Mirror's team win Black Forest? Nice.
And look who is winning the poll.
Yeah. 70% losing the game. Nice. Vishnu says the set has picked up nomadic and kind of semi-closed or closed maps. I mean, they're not standard maps in a sense. Yes, you can say they are going for untraditional maps. If you can sum up both the categories into one thing. Still, African clearing does come under an open map. So even though it's nomadic, it is open map. Yeah, they have tried to not play standard.
Yeah, it was not surprising that Black Forest was picked, given that Vardadi won the toss. He didn't have any option to ban Black Forest. So um, And Mirror had the option to ban 2 maps, so he banned Runestone. So it worked out in his favor, I guess, for map draft.
Yeah. I also think that nomadic maps offers both teams an advantage because the stronger players are able to carry from a much better perspective if nobody is really near them. It offers you that unconventional play, and you can boom up also to maybe at the late game to like 1v2 even is possible. On a standard map, it's just more or less of a speed run, right? So that ends up not favoring the teams which might not have their strong suit. Both teams actually prefer open maps in this case. Even Mirror's team takes time to ramp up in a map such as Runestones. Okay, okay. AOPL admin. We're still waiting for them games, right? Is there have they started the game? Any chance of you guys checking it out? Because I don't have my game loaded up.
I think they're still setting up the games, man. I don't see
Okay.
them.
Vishnu says Thiru is actually pretty strong on nomadic maps. Yes, he plays land nomad every other week, like every week actually, like about 5 to 6 games, and he watches a lot of games over there. That helps you with a lot of decision making, map awareness, when to attack, when to all in, when to go for the eco. So decision making is very strong with Thiru. In generally most maps, especially on a nomadic map, he's even better. And having him in the game also is very helpful, right? Because he can give you the right callouts, and that matters a lot. What would you think, Peppa? Like, you have already finished one round, right? So, how important are the callouts in a team? Do you feel like it's
It's
overrated?
no, of course not. In maps like AC, it is very dynamic, so it becomes more important to give the right callouts. In our set particularly, we did a couple of mistakes with the callout, so that cost us the game. But this in Black Forest Hideout, pretty much the game is like well set, unless you are doing some like crazy builders or will
Mana
fights and
downs
things
and
like
all.
that.
Yeah.
Uh, but I would look out for AC for proper team communication.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Jaipur Janniseries team? Like who you think are the carry players and
Dead Cups
the
obviously
things?
is like the key player here. Based on how much of form he is, and we'll see how Team Jaipur Janniseries really perform. Because other three, we do know their skill set. We know their high highs and their low lows. Same thing with Dead Cups is like he has a higher high than most people, but he also has a lower lows, right? So if he is in form, especially in a map like Black Forest and stuff, decision making becomes really important if you're being rushed or something. So I think also that will mostly be the play of Pune Paladins in such a way that they would prefer not to go for a late game style, uh, but we'll wait and watch that. It really depends on Dead Cops, in my opinion. Mirror is okay. Dowfish can be good. Rush can also be good, right? So in maps such as AC, I'm a little bit worried because I don't want any of the not so high rated players to go for a 3 TC boom just to secure low resources and turn the game away, because I've seen that game style both like from players from both Jaipur Janniseries and Pune Paladins. So it'll just be who does it better.
So do you think Dead Cops is a better carry than Mirror? That's the question on the chat.
100%. Yes. Mirror is strong carry. Mirror is strong carry, yes, but I think nowadays people can match his timings. Before, like a year and a half back, people really didn't know how to fish boom. Even the fish boom dogs and like how you arrange the fishing ships, all those things were very complicated. Now they have simplified to a certain extent, and people have caught up with prior tournaments happening. So before, I would say that he had the edge. Same like when you used to play with 20 pop, 22 pop archers. Now you just do 18 pop, right? It's just how adaptable you are, and people have adapted a lot more. So that's why Mirror's skill set has gone down relative to others.
Yeah, I'd agree. Mirror, if you allow him time for the setting up his eco through a dark age mid feudalists, then he comes out very strong. Um, it's just that he needs some time to uh, build everything, like set up his base properly. That's my personal note, feeling of what I have played against him. And in maps like Black Forest, he has a lot of experience. So he plays with Seas very well. Micros his bombard cannons very well. So I'd look out for him for late game carry. For Deadcops is very versatile player, so he does attack pretty good. He has very sharp build orders, so he has experience of playing in higher elo tournaments before, so he knows a lot of strategies, and in maps like AC and Hideout, pretty good. I think he'll come out strong.
My one worry for Jaipur Janniseries is, I mean, for both teams actually, is in a way how they play African maps, just like nomadic maps mid game. Mainly because both teams do not prioritize like all inning heavily. They go for the eco approach. Maybe Thiru can have a little bit edge over there in terms of AC. One good thing about Mirror's Black Forest is like he gives really good callouts in sense of where you have not walled. How do you approach like mid feudalers, even like late dark age? Those callouts, especially in a lobby such as this, can come out crucial, and it could even give him the time which he needs to ramp up and like come with full force.
It's true, very right. I have seen those callouts as a backseater, not so much in the game, but let's see.
Shots fired, buddy.
Yeah. Sometimes you have very good opponents, and then sometimes you have excellent allies also, right? That's what you're referring to. I get that. We are still waiting for the match to start. It's taking a while. Do we know any idea? Do we have any idea what the first map is at least going to be? Like based on the lobby name or something?
I don't think so. The lobby has been hosted yet, though. It
Wow.
hasn't. So yeah, we're still here for quite some time.
I think the first map should be Black Forest, right? Because that was the first map picked.
Yeah.
Can you show us the map draft link again?
Absolutely. Give me a second. There you go.
When is the game expected to start? Anytime now. We're still waiting on them though. So it's supposed to start at 4, but the draft actually started at 3:50. I came here, I'm like, wow, it's already nearly done. I was expecting the match to start immediately. But it's been close to 15-20 minutes.
No, sorry. I'm looking at that match draft plate. What did he pick first? So that would be his first map. African clearing would be the game.
Yeah,
First.
I think so. Also, yeah.
And I was wrong. I think Wadadi won the toss. Not
Yeah, because he has picked 2 maps, right? Yeah. Okay. Do we have a schedule of sorts about when the next matches can happen? Admin, someone like to let the viewers know when to tune in today, tomorrow.
We do have a match lineup at 9 o'clock. I think it is gonna be between. Wait, let me just check the schedule as well.
Yes, please.
It's between Delhi demos and
Yes,
Kolkata.
Kolkata Kipchaks versus Delhi Demos. 9 बजे आ जाना भाई सब तैयार होके. It is gonna be best of 3 as well. Teams, they are fighting for the points.
And the schedule wise, it is little dynamic because we are looking at player schedule. So from a captain's perspective, I'm speaking that things come up at the last moment, so we have to reschedule. So it's not very possible to give a schedule much in advance. So we do communicate or confirm timings about maybe 3-4 days in advance. So that's the best we can do, I think, from admin side.
Understandable. Let's go. Aragon, says Gautam. Seems to be an ardent fan of Aragon or Kolkata Kipchaks. What's your in-game name, by the way, Gautam? Or are you Gautam Bhattari? Rocky, yeah. Nice. Kolkata Kipchaks, this is Delhi Demos. Interesting matchup tonight, at least we have. I'm more interested in seeing how the next set of maps get picked. We have seen enough of like the first set. We know the maps which are like not so like hybrid maps per se, but you get all the hybrid action from the next set of maps. Yeah, man, Rocky should have definitely signed up. I think like of the tournaments, at least the 2v2s was really good from you. You have like improved as a skill player, in my opinion. Who is the mentor for Pune? Asks Harry. Who's Pune? We'll have to check up probably in the Discord thing only because in the pinned messages.
Who is the captain of Pune?
No, Wadade is.
Oh, okay. What did you meet Valar?
Valar, okay.
Sorry, no.
Talent, because you said I remember you said.
Valar is mentor of Mirror. Talent is also mentor of Mirror. What is mentor is Kappa.
Yes, Kappa. Pretty good mentor, both sides. Don't know about talent though, but just trying to get a reaction from talent if he's on chat. Doesn't look like it though. What is War Daddy home map? War Daddy home map is you can look at the maps. In a little last moment, I keep forgetting the maps. I think it's African clearing and the other map being what exactly? African clearing is going to be the first map. That's the hideout. My bad. Yeah. Aqua's mentor for Chennai Champions. Mirrors. If you had asked me Mirror's home map, I would have just said it within a second. Sadly, you asked me. What did home map? Has the lobby formed, guys? Any idea?
Let me just state the updates. There has been no updates, so sadly I don't think so. They might be having some issues. Maybe people getting dropped.
What if they are already hosted and it's just like no spectators allowed? That would be fun.
I don't know what to do then.
Wait, in a way, it's a good thing that there are no, like, your match is also not happening in Pepper today because what I heard was like there were two matches happening simultaneously tonight. I mean, it's not great when there is like two sets happening and you want to cast both the sets at the same time live, right? The people are not like spoiled by choices and stuff. In a way, that's that, but you would want a lot more games to happen so that there's a lot more action happening. What are the maps? The maps are Hideout, African Clearing from Pune Paladins, and from Jaipur Janniseries, it's Black Forest. Yep. You got them. So in terms of preparation, how has it been going for you, Pepper, so far? Like at least for the second round. Looks like Pepper might be AFK. We're just trying to kill some time here before the game start. Really hoping they start on time a little bit more. The lobby has been posted at least because I see dead cops and dogfish sitting in it. 2 out of 8. Abhinit Sharma says everyone voted Mirror losing BF. Yes. It's like 73 to 27. Peppa won't reveal that, yeah. I mean, there are a lot more competitive teams also right now watching, right? So maybe the question shouldn't be answered.
Sorry, I was AFK. What was the question?
No, I was asking how is your preparation going so far for the second round? I guess
we were ready actually. We were ready to play tonight, but something happened. Some personal reason, a team member had to abandon. So
yeah. Looks like they were raring to go. So it means that you guys were happy with the maps. Nice. So teams out there, please make a note. Modi Gaming says 14. Yes. We're waiting for players to join. Right now, only 2 people have joined, Dead Cops and Dogfish. Just waiting for the others to join. There is something deeply satisfying in seeing Mirror lose BF, says Ra87SS. Yes. So most people would divide that sentence into 2 parts. There is something deeply satisfying in seeing Mirror lose, and then on top of that there will be BF. But I'm trying to be just, diplomatic over there. Ambush is also here in chat. Welcome, 14 indeed. Can we see the Civ draft? Can you again show the Civs, please? Possible, Sunny?
Absolutely. Give me a minute. So wait. There you go. It should be there. That's the map, and let me just shift it to Civ draft right there.
You guys can also say which team has a better draft in your opinions also. Like Morty, Ambush, like please do chip in. Is it like left or right? You can just say it, or you can just name the teams also in case you have trouble finding the teams' names. That's the map draft. We need the Civ draft. Yeah. Perfect. You actually did it. It's a bit slow on my end. Sorry about that.
Discord में देखो ना.
Discord में. I had the client open in case these guys started.
I think we might be starting around 4:40 though.
Any idea why we're starting a little late? Like one of them is AFK, is that?
Absolutely not, but that might be my best bet as well.
Oh, okay. I thought you got some information behind the scenes.
I think that might be it, man.
Actually, the game started, by the way.
Oh wait, the team did start.
Yes.
What's the lobby?
Because I inspected games, I can see their game. African Clearing. They've all locked in. We will soon be casting, guys. The lobby name is AOE space PL3. Who is Amir Abuba? It's just some random name which the client selects, right? So he just went along with it. They didn't have the time to change it. That's Mirror's team on the left, Thiru's team on the right.
They have a 5-minute sped delay. Yeah, bhai.
Maybe you weren't wrong, so wrong in like saying it starts at 4:40.
Sometimes the universe answers your call.
I wonder what went, like, why did they delay so much after the SIP draft?
Yeah, I wanted to also. It could very well be that they're just like picking out which civs to play where, and then they had a clash within teams. Like, no, we picked this civ for this map. No, 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 this civ for this map. So that's probably what could have happened. Every 5 minutes you get 10 AOEPL coins, guys. Please do type more often. So get some AOEPL coins with which you can buy some merchandises.
Sultan, can you post a poll about which draft is better?
Is 1 minute delay not enough? Yeah, I think 1 minute delay is also fair. Maybe we'll ask the teams next time if the admins can just talk to the teams next time to have like a slight or less delay. 5 minutes seems too excessive. Modi's also here. Hello.
Modi came with his second ID.
Yeah, he has like a couple of IDs. Sneaky boy. Cyril likes Hindustanis, I see. Yes, he does.
But Hindustani is a top tier pick anyway, so not surprised it went in the first 4 picks.
Like in maps, this African clearing, they're really strong. You would think that, okay, it's for runestones or something. They're kind of weak in that map. On an open map, they are much more strong because of the eco bonuses, your versatility with which you can play. You can play CA, you can play camels, you can play Yo-Yo.
Yeah, even in Black Forest, they're pretty good. They got bombard cannons, hand cannons, which is a very strong push.
They have started becoming a little less that strong because you have like in the opposite side, like Italians getting those hand cannons, buffs, and all that stuff. But they are strong nonetheless, especially when paired with Georgians or something where they don't get the bombard cannons themselves. Hand cannons they used to be the strongest in the game, but right now they're second strongest. Still prefer them over open maps mainly because of the fact that you can take down buildings faster with those. A team bonus is really good. And the eco advantage you can get is like you can exploit it in Castle Age much better.
For a hideout, what shift do you think Thiru's team will pick?
Hideout is a little bit tricky actually. I do think Way could come in Hideout. If I'm not wrong. I've seen someone else play Way in Hideout, which was probably OS played Way in Hideout, but not to that strong of an effect. Still opening like Hegwang with that civ is not a bad call either. I do think in a map like that, Franks could be, like Berbers is an option. All strong civs are there. Like Georgians is a very good option actually. Japanese is a good option. Portuguese is a good option. I see Slavs, Portuguese, Georgians, Japanese Way. Like out of the 6, any 4 can pick, right? So these are my callouts.
But you think? I think Ethiopians should be picked on the hideout, right?
Ethiopians
because Ethiopian doesn't go in any other map. Maybe Black Forest, but I don't know.
Black Forest is what I was thinking because the late game they need a strong civ such as Ethiopians.
But
I would have generally preferred Ethiopians on Hideout is good, but I would still prefer it on Black Forest more than this as a pocket civ. Because their timings are very good. You don't need to go on gold at all as a pocket. You can skip loom. You'll rush better. If you have a pond, even better. Your imp time should be good. You get all the upgrades and you can just steamroll the entire game by yourself.
But that requires somebody very good at siege, handling siege, and in the pocket as a pocket player.
Yeah, Thiru can do it like from his team, but apart from him, I don't see any other player able to do it. Yeah, I agree with that. Is Asia map? Where is Vietnamese or Huns? Both maps were actually banned. You can probably give the link right now because like we just need to keep the pages with this. Can we start the game because the game started like around 3 minutes back?
And there you
have
go.
A timer?
Yeah.
Yep. No, we'll start the game right now. We can show you the draft in a bit anyways. Vietnamese and Hindustanis both were banned by Mirror's team. Not Hindustanis, my bad. Huns. Which was an interesting ban in the first place. And here we are with the map. We can take the time to actually rename the titles actually. Dead Corpse's team is Jaipur Janniseries.
That
Left
corpse.
below, yeah. Jaipur Janniseries. And right, it's going to be Pune Paladins. Peppa, you can take it away by introducing the teams once they have come.
So we have Dead Corps as Italians, Dopis Mayans. What? Wait, I have to figure out which team is which. So Dopis Mayans, Dead Corps Italians.
We can go according to colors
And
itself, like
Brilliance,
1, 3,
yeah.
5, 7. Yeah, that's okay.
Mirror as Koreans. Korean is very good. I think that's a bonus of villager visibility. Gives them a lot of map awareness.
I mean, in terms of Tiru's team, we can have the blue Braveheart, who's at the bottom side, with Georgians. Georgians with very strong pick early on with their scout. They can do really fast scouts. They do get the mule cards, which is really good for them. So they just need one more building to go up, which is probably a mill in this case. We see Tiru on the opposite end of the spectrum, player 3 on top. He's rocking the Chinese. You start with a lot more extra villagers. And that pond is looking amazing as a base. So that's good for him. He can play archers, the very diverse, versatile self. We have Thrush on top of him. Berbers, Thrush playing Berbers. I'm very interested in to see how he pulls it off. Whether he goes for the Knights or the Camel Archers, and the last player being War Daddy, who is just near Braveheart at this point. He's rocking the Hindustanis, very strong camels. Probably you'll see camels from him. But considering Tiro is so close to Dopefish, I think both will open archers, don't you think, Pep?
Yeah, and Mayan will have advantage there because of cheaper archers. I'm a little surprised why Mayans was picked on this map. Doesn't add a lot of value in AC. But given the positions, they are like close to each other, so it kind of works out because archers don't need that much mobility. If say Dofus was in a super pocket position, it would have been hard for him to carry.
Equal opening is also okay, but again, you have to go all in. But I do agree with the general sentiment that Mayans is not the greatest pick in this match. Unless you can like pump really large number of archers and crossbows, and there's no point of playing that. They have like technically like 3 archers right now. Mayans is one, Italians is one, Koreans is one. But let's see what.
That's right. I wonder what Dead Corps will do because if Dofus plays archers, Dead Corps need to play something else, right? Because they are kind of paired together.
They get the fully upgraded knights themselves, so they need some mobility because apart from the Malian guy, mobility is not that heavy. War Wagon is also a little bit slow unit to really ramp up. It's not that mobile as one would think, even though it's just basically cav archer. So. Mirror is near Brave. That's interesting. And like
Mirror.
all these players' positions are very close by, right? So, who do you think here can FC?
I think Wardaddy can FC based on his position because he is a little further from everyone else.
Yeah, Wardaddy is C7 actually.
But they can decide to put pressure on Mirror by just Wardaddy making scouts and Braveheart making archers.
Yeah. Tiru is probably looking up to go to the next stage because he's having about like 400 foot in the bank, the green player at this moment. With 18 bills, so generally with Chinese you see instead of doing the 17 pop rush to feudal, there'll be probably a 19 pop in this case because you already also have the loom. So I expect him to click up next soon, and I think he has already clicked. Right? Yep. With a mining camp, this is pretty sure an archer play. No doubt about it. Fish, on the other hand, is still struggling to find the resources. I think he was a little bit late to his TC also, because if you look at the villager number, he's just right now reaching 17. And also note that mines do get that one extra villager to start with, right? So that's quite delayed, and his food resources is not showing me that he's any close to 500 food with clicking up.
Yeah, Dope's wood count is pretty low. I don't think he'll be able to put down Barak and 2 ranges.
Can we even show the fog of war also at the same time? Guys, because people in the chat are asking. So fog of war is where you see a sort of like an eye icon next to the chicken name and the bottom. Like just
okay. I'm back. Yes,
yeah.
the fog of war is there.
Yeah, just to see, click once more so that we can see from at least Dead Cop's point of view what they have seen. They have obviously scouted Tiru's base and Braveheart's base. They have not seen War Daddy or Thrush for that matter. I think Thrush might be visible for from the Yellow's point of view. If you click on Yellow, he just sees a house. Probably they know that they are close by, but it's not the case. So now if you just click on a player using a mouse, like say for example, click on green, just shift right click on them. No, you have to shift right click on that player icon first.
Shift right click.
Just go to green player for a case. Yeah, go to green and shift right click on his town center. And now press the I below. No, it doesn't seem to be. You have to. We'll figure it out later, guys. For now, let it be like this.
Tirus is going FC. Everyone else is making scouts or archers.
We can just show all the without the fog of war, please. So we can just resume to casting. It's 2 ranges from Tiro. This is going for that. T-Rush is going for castle edge, is what he said. Yes, based on the timings. Yes. Can we see what chicken is doing? P4 yellow. For a second. Is going for the scouts. Let's zoom in also a little bit and focus on greens and red space, because that's where the action will happen right now. We already see that some archers are denying the gold villages here. This is like the archery range is also denied, right? So it's a major setback for Dopefish.
Yeah, I think Dead Cops has to come in with his scouts to help out, because Dopefish will not be able to produce archers.
Woodline is exposed. He does need a tower.
He needs a tower between that wood and gold.
This is spelling disaster for team Jaipur Janniseries, because these archers are going to be a nuisance. There's no way he can make the tower. He's forced to abandon the woodline also, and if he's smart there, it just makes one spear, and that even the scout play is completely nullified, right? So
Dopefish is making some skirmishers, so that will help. But he is behind a lot.
The key over here is to make sure you don't lose the archer numbers from 0, which is what he's exactly doing. He's not greeding for the villagers at this point, he's just trying to snipe the army as much as possible.
Meanwhile, Tirus is going FC, but he doesn't have any food income.
You're absolutely right, and there are scouts which like trying to harass his woodline, because he didn't drop the woodline at the corner. His woodline is quite exposed here. Scouts can be a nuisance, and he did not go up with the barracks. He is struggling for food and gold, as we can see from his resources on the minimap like below. It's gonna be a hard FC. It's gonna probably be a C instead of an FC. The vote is up, guys. Who will win AC? Do register your votes. Right now, registering might be a little bit of folly, because we do see Tiru being in an attacking mode, killing a couple of Dead Cops villages there near the tower. But this is still good engagement for him. Does lose some archers though, but overall.
Oh, Tirus changed into Camel Archer play now.
Tirash is team player. Can we just look up? Yeah. Actually, like Camel play at this point when the enemy is fully going scouts is not something I will agree on. You have the cheap knights.
Yeah, and given that he is not having an outline, he's kind of dead.
Yeah. These kinds of play kind of impacts the game also because like Hero is getting all the advantage, and as a player, the only player in the team going FC, you need to really exploit that advantage. So him being behind is a little bit bad. On this side, we see War Daddy also making scouts. We can look at P1's face because that's looking pretty walled blue. He's attacking Mirror as much as possible. Yeah, his base is looking very compact right now. Mirror himself is heavy on like gold, so he's probably making the archers. Will counts not so different actually. 7 bills ahead for Jaipur Janniseries. Army counts are also looking somewhat same. Overall, the teams have stabilized a bit because like they were able to get that many damage also on Pirash's economy as such. So Dope, apart from Dope being a little behind, this is more of an even state overall.
What
Before
it is
dropping-
doing?
Yes.
What it is swinging this side to help out Hero because Tiras will take a long time to come this side. Okay.
Castle is nearly up for T5 field. Looking at his resources though, he really doesn't have any good good villages at all.
He has 0 node, 16 node in bank.
Yes. Meanwhile, here some scout versus archer spear action happening. I think Mirror is missing a trick here. Is that he's defending his resources?
Chicken decimating Hero's gold line. Oh,
Yeah, some X's are coming. Yeah, the Border can clear this out. Oh, that scouts from Chicken is really, really horrible. Yes, you're right. We are in a bit of a delay, I think. But so we are catching up right now to the gold villagers. Thiru is forced to tower actually here. So the advantage he had is slowly building. Just have the archer numbers too. That's a little bit reassuring.
I think Chicken should have upgraded to Bloodlines. Or he has Bloodline now, but he lost all his scout before that.
On the bot side, though, Mirror I think is missing a trick because he has all his archers in his place.
Look at Thiru, he snaked into Chicken's root line.
We have a look at P4, yellow. Archers going there, right over there. Couple of houses being deleted by Chicken. That's a good move. Meanwhile, microing at his base does let few villages go here. If Chicken is smart, he will wall that and sacrifice those 4 villages. You know, some for the benefit of many, but I don't think he'll still be able to wall this in time. Oh, he does. Okay, he escapes some more villages than I thought. That was some quick thinking from Chicken. Only to be sniped out by Camel Archers. Oh no. Chicken in a bit of spot right here. He's the top scorer in his team, so play.
How did the archers come in there? Is that through the gap in the house and the TC?
There's a lot of gap between market and blacksmith, right? Your stream paused for a second,
Yeah,
Sunny.
capture
just in
age,
case,
it got burned out.
You're aware. I think there's a lot of gap in between. So
But all the gaps work through the TC, so it's like either he missed out.
he just missed out through the market and the house, right? I think the capture age. crashed.
Yeah.
We can switch to the main game client if that's okay with you. And let's sync up also. Yeah, someone in chat is right. Sagar is right in saying that probably we are not synced. That's a Shoka, right? Okay. Chicken good try saving will CS ambush. And he saved a lot of wills, even though they get sniped to like 3 camel archers. It's still a better trade than what he was at this point. If capture isn't working, we can just shift to the normal game.
No,
client
it
and-
should work, man. It's every time. It crashes one time, then it's perfect.
Okay. Keeps happening. over
Will
and over.
count wise, Braveheart has the highest wills in 43, followed by Doofus and Thiru. Doofus actually survived pretty well.
Yeah. But he also had a lot of help from Dead Cops also, right? And also
Dead Cops.
Chicken came. So 3 people.
Yeah.
It's really up to now, like based on what we saw, T-Rush's camouflages to do the damage. Still think that was a bad play in a sense to go for camouflages when already there are players who are playing feudal age archers and giving you that advantage. You just go with knights and you kill. There is no army in Castle Age because they are playing heavy scouts or archers. Like cheap knights, just take advantage of it. That he missed a trick.
I
But
think he's
looking at his
doing well with
economy,
the camouflages because he got some help from Thiru. And now, even though he doesn't have any food, but he has camouflage production.
yeah, you still want the bill advantage from here. Let's see how it goes though. But if he's able to give that advantage again back to Thiru with those camel archers and just allow him to flourish a little bit without getting damage, I think then Pune Paladins will be in a much better spot. What's happening with my star player Mirror? Says Gautam. Mirror made a lot of archers. I think he just had scouts to fight against, which is not that hard of a play really. So if he had just gone with the archers and the spears which he made forward, Braveheart doesn't have an answer, but he chose to stay at home and defend it. We are back on stream with our capture rate. We're slowly trying to catch up to speed. We're fast forwarding it, we'll soon be there. Sorry for the
For me,
delay,
the
guys.
game crashed. Did the game crash for playing guys or just for me? Watching in game.
That might be it as well. We don't know.
Because like for him it crashed, but I think you were continuing for some time, so I don't think it's probably the feedback that happened, but we'll find out soon. Wow, I'm just noticing now in the mini map that at many points Thiru had like 1 on food, 3 on food because he's being attacked so much. If you look at his resources right now also in the mini map, you'll see that he has like 9 food, 19 food Thiru, green player, a lot of damage, a lot of pressure. I'm not too sure about the stream quality also. Maybe have some internet issues because the stream seems a little hazy for me. I'm talking about it, Discord. Maybe it's not good. Please zoom in a bit. Says
Yeah, absolutely. Once we catch up, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he just came through the market. Market and house, there was like. Yeah. But quick thinking from Chicken, like in saving the wills and the reaction time was pretty good. I think he saved about like 8 to 9 wills easily.
Yeah, this is the first game studio. Wait, what?
Yeah, that
We
could
have
have been
nearly
avoided
caught up.
easily if he had full vault.
So we got disconnected here at minute 23 minutes and 25 seconds. So we just continue from here normally, just so that we know what's happening in the game. Kamal is trying to snipe as much as possible, and Thiru's Arch is being a nuisance in this point. Chicken has a lot of gold actually, and he does have the market. If he can just like abuse the market at this point, also he can reach Castle Age. He has like 900 gold on. Oh my god, what are these balls? Dead cups. These are like humongous balls. I don't see them happening. And we do see some blinking dots in Braveheart's base because I think Mirror has finally decided to take the attack to Braveheart. But this is an absolute beauty of a base. The mule card also helping because if you notice it, he's using that for wood as well as gold. That's smart. There's no way I think he can do any sort of substantial damage.
200% efficiency right there.
3 or 4 villages. Have you been able to get back into the game, Pepper?
Yeah, I'm catching up.
Okay. Then I'll continue until you catch up just in case. We do see
What's
one
the
more
game
range. Game time is, we are slowing up a little bit. We are 25 minutes, 38, 39, 40. Okay, Thiru decides to again attack the good line. There's a panic tower coming from Chicken. The tower will go up, but the lady will fall.
The castle.
This is an amazing castle. You make a compact base, that's the point. It's like the enemy can't come in, but at the same time you can't go out. Also. You can if it deletes a wall. But this castle is definitely going to cause him some troubles, mainly because of the what follows after the castle drop, right? Red has 2 blacksmiths but no fletching. Yes. That's a good observation. We did not know that he didn't have the fletching, by the way. Fletching is coming in. Probably he heard you. So we are seeing some insane plays also. 2 blacksmith fletching. His armor is also coming at the same speed. He's using both the blacksmiths to get 1 armor and 1 fletch. That's the trick he missed. A TC right now is a bad ploy in the sense that you want the war wagons to just go and attack you, but that's a lot of like food and gold also near, so maybe he can buy his way up. On Thiru's side, if you can look at green a little bit, because like they want to concentrate on some of the star plays. So he is making the university. He's not.
I'm just catching up at minute 35.
Okay, we are at 28 minutes. Just so you know.
How are you so slow?
Because we are starting exactly where we left off, so that people who are watching this.
Okay. But yeah. It crashed again for me at 35.
Okay. You can take some more time joining us. Crossbows are actually attacking Glowfish's base. Probably Funtero has ballistics come. He does have their first armor though. Ballistics is not up because I did see a university going up. Looking at his resources, he cannot afford a ballistics right now, so that's probably why I haven't seen that. Braveheart is nearly reaching castle, but I think he's going to struggle here a bit, mainly because of the fact that his villages are going to be idle for most of the time. So it's up to War Daddy to do some sort of significant damage, because I think War Daddy has opted for the camel play, right? Yeah, he's the right player against Koreans at this point. You see the camels coming to save Braveheart, but I think we should go forward and try to do damage to Mirror as much as possible while keeping note where the army is. Dead Corpse also taking some damage from the crossbows and by Thiru actually. Thiru is just adding the second DC right now. His ballistics is nearly gonna come in. He's at 2 points attacking, one at Glowfish is near woodline, and he's just keeping one army mobile. Meanwhile, how is Stone looking for Mirror? Okay, Mirror has 690 Stone and his villages are approaching War Daddy. So this is gonna be probably a castle drop on War Daddy, except his wills are being sniped by the camel archers.
What wills?
I take it back.
I don't see any wills.
Was the play. I was wrong. Against Korean war wagons, I think camel archers is the play. And right now, Trush is actually coming in clutch with those camel archers. His trade probably not the greatest. Still wait for his ballistics to come in. Not that it matters much against war wagons as per se, because they are like very big. Meanwhile, we do see some pink dots coming onto Thiru's base. So, like a little bit of light cavs raids happening there. Dead Corpses are too easy, really. And we do see someone's clipped. Oh, that's this castle, my bad. Glowfish has finally made it up to Castle Age. He will have some villages being sniped because you can only garrison 5 of them, right? So rest of them are just like, you know, it's like something nuclear explosions happening and they are the ones which are being left out right now. Camels trying to kill some TCs underneath the castle, probably not the greatest play there. But this is a good sync with the Camel and Camel Archer players. They are trying to attack Mirror as much, but rightfully Kirash must be trying to attack Chicken because he's the closest player to him, and when you attack the closest player to him, you also have the freedom to boom also and not be attacked in your own base, right? So this is giving Chicken a free boom, so if he's able to capitalize on that, he can become dreadful. Heavy plow comes in for Braveheart, so Braveheart has approached the 2 PCs once. Can we look at Braveheart's base just a second? Just want to see if he has any churches. His churches does offer a little bit more farming economy efficiency. He doesn't have them though. So in this case, you also see that Mirror is forced to drop the second castle near his base because can't do much with it. Camels are proving deadly over here, wiping out nearly his entire good line. And Mirror's economy, if you look, really is all underneath his TC. Like his main TC is his garrison, the secondary TC was on gold. Mirror looks dead here, guys.
I think one of his castles should have been in his base on the woodline because that's the main resource you need to produce.
Yeah, he's at 27 bills. Mirror is quite out of the game. There's some really nice play coming from Wadadi and Rush. Rush adding his 5th TC. Like he's really taken the boom game into something else. Really good comeback from this. Mirror has not good access now. Yeah, Mirror doesn't have villager access if you look at it. He has 26 bills compared to 67 from his teammates from Chicken. So you can see he doesn't have a lot of access. He does have an like wood line just near those two TCs. If you look above, those woods each give you 200 wood. So technically he has wood access. It's just he needs more wells at this point, or he needs to go all in with 2 castles. Peppa, have you been able to catch up?
No, and I cannot find the game again.
It's fine,
I
you
cannot-
can watch the stream and also cast because I feel like I'm the one who's doing it. How is Thiru looking? Thiru is having his 3 TCs. He is focusing on making those crossbows more and more. Is
Can you
Dead Cops
switch
able to...
to the build counter on the top? Sorry. So build count.
It's 300 to 200 actually. You can see Pune Paladins at 291 and Jaipur Janniseries at 209. It's like a 90 will difference with
that's
70
pretty
army difference also. So Pune Paladins clearly on the driving seat. Rush after the bad start of those castle age has really ramped up well. Already also coming in clutch with those 85 wills and like 39 army. He has both his armor and attack upgrade as well. Also, he is missing his first horse collar though. So War Daddy without horse collar, those farms is gonna be for the most part. He's doing well. He is getting his wheelbarrow right now. 100 bills difference is pretty GG, yes. And it's only going to balloon, right? Because you can see this Wadadi's army is like very deadly. They have all the map control and they're just taking down the teams, and the Hindustani bonus on top of it just melt the buildings down. If you can have a look at Rush's army of it.
So if us, Braveheart and Wadadi are playing on the south corner, so does it mean only Thiru is playing on the alone?
Yes, actually, yes.
Till now.
Yes, Thiru was playing alone against. I mean, Dopefish is kind of dead, so it was against 1v1. So the game is called GG right now. Thiru was handling it alone, yes. You can see the KD, obviously, Trush with the Berbers will have the highest KD. Ranged unit really comes in clutch. 7.33, really good from Trush. I was wrong. I think Camel Archers was the right play. It's just based on his how the feudal age went. I would have seen. I would have been happy to see 9.
I'm not sure if the Camelot was the first plan or he changed it into Camelot once he did not have food.
I do think it was the first plan because he went with a market blacksmith. He didn't go with a barracks stable blacksmith or a stable market, right? Because a stable market would indicate that he would be going knights so that you don't waste the wood. But he went up with a market blacksmith. But we can ask him maybe later. You could very well be right because like I've seen players where they would prioritize market blacksmith and then make the barracks. That's probably not the right play if you want to play knights, but I've seen players do that also. Garv says, I would like to do some super chat. Is there a way to get some super chat? That's what it's saying.
Absolutely. Let me just drop you my number. दे दो भाई जितना दे
Of course.
and यहीं से बोल दो भाई.
Sure.
Thank you.
Who will win Rage Forest this next poll? I think we already had the pull for that, but I don't mind going again just to see how others respond. That was a fast game. Pune Paladins in dominating position. I think in this case, we already knew that Thiru can play clutch, but I was very impressed with Wadadi's econ and army balance. So Wadadi was the key player in Castlage for me. Thiru bought as much time as possible. Crush also
I
coming in. Yeah.
I think the draft itself was pretty good for Thiru's team.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah, Mayans was not a super strong pick. Neither was Italians. Mirror was okay with Koreans, but Chicken also Malians is not very. It's okay, but not a strong save for AC.
Malians, I would say okay, but Italians and Mayans probably, yeah, the major culprits. Koreans will bonus also is good.
If Mayan could have used the save to his bonus, like was little protected before the Thiru's archer scan, then he could have powered.
Yeah.
But he was attacked so fast.
Yeah, but his TC was predominantly late because we saw in Dark Age itself that he was like 3 or 4 wheels behind his own teammates and along with the mine bonus also, right? So which means that his TC was very late. Chinese obviously getting that early boost with villager count. So if you make a very sharp build order, you always are in the driving seat. The first game we can even mark when the next game happens on the capture age. We just mark the dots for Pune Paladin in this case. Coming in ahead on a map this afternoon clearing. Going into the set, I did think that Pune Paladins were the better team on an open map or a nomadic start map, and they showed their dominance in the first game. Yeah, can we just also go to the Civ draft and just mark the Civs which won and lost if possible?
There you go, and yeah. How do I do?
Hindustanis was one, so just mark with a crown. Yes. Chinese also crown next to it.
Crown.
Berbers, a couple more after which Berbers are there. Right. Crown.
And we are not
And-
seeing it in the screen.
Georgians, the one below, second row, second last, yeah.
Done. Yeah, the
on
stream
the
has
left-
been delayed. Yeah, you would be able to see in next 30 seconds. Yeah, about the Civs kid.
Yeah, Italians was a loss. Right hand.
Italians, Rascal is there.
Koreans a loss. On top.
There you go.
Just below it, Malians a loss. And finally, on the leftmost, Mayans a loss.
Mayans.
So,
Search for the game as well as it starts.
How do you feel Mirror's team picks for Black Forest? I like Lithuanians.
Sunny, can you put it on the stream, please? This page.
It's there.
It's on the stream, bro.
It's because I'm able to see the stream also, and it's there.
Oh, I was on the delay.
Yeah, just click on
it
like.
happens to me.
Yeah.
I keep
It
doing that a
happened to
couple of
Shade on
times.
first day as well.
Yeah, it's fine. You're not alone.
So for
Yeah,
Black Forest,
just a minute. Just tell them to reduce the sped delay though. 2 minutes is
Yeah.
fine.
Can Sultan or someone else do it, please? If they are watching Sultan Modi, any of the mods / admins, please let them know. I'll also try to do my part here.
it's supposed to be like 2 minutes delay, I think, for rules.
I have messaged already. Let's see.
Okay, so for Black Forest, what would be the ship fix for Theru?
Looks 1 second. Yeah. Post is mirror. Okay. I'll just message mirror also in the second. I don't see him online. Anyways, never mind. Your question was what civs are good for. Can we again show the civ draft so that I can say?
Nah, absolutely, man. Give me a
Yeah.
sec. There you go. It
I
should be
felt
on the
like
screen.
Stiru's team had better maps for Black Forest in general. Like based on my understanding, without seeing the maps, was like they had Teutons, they had Ethiopians, they had Wei, all good civs. Georgians were obviously used in this map, so they don't have the Georgians pick in this case. Japanese also a good civ overall. Ethiopians, Celts, you can see Franks. I'm gonna keep it for hideout for obvious reasons because Castle Age Knights, you get the both the farm eco bonuses, you get free bloodlines. So Franks absolutely on hideout. No other map I see them. Here they have a lot more options to play with. Really, they can go for Teutons, they can go for Slavs, Ethiopian Celts, Portuguese, Japanese. I'll still keep it for hideout. Do you agree with me, Peppa?
I agree. Yes, Celts is definitely pick for Black Forest. Slavs or Teutons, one of them.
Yeah.
Portuguese on Black Forest.
Portuguese again. Portuguese is good. Actually, and more on hideout, I would say, than Black Forest because Black Forest, once the stone walls comes, becomes going to be very hard, and they've nerfed that unique unit quite a bit. Portuguese also the berries makes it easier for you to play a feudal age play. So hideout is better.
Yeah, I don't see it Celts and Ethiopians being picked both on Black Forest, so it will be one of them.
Yeah.
And I because Ethiopian can be used on hideout, that's why I say Celt is the Black Forest.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
And Portuguese, because of the bombard cannons, other civs do not have bombard cannons.
Teutons have bombard cannons, so they can play Teutons there instead of Slavs because Slavs gives you that econ bonus. Is much better on a civ like map like hideout, especially if you have Franks the other side. Like you get 3 houses with the military buildings, farm upgrade. Whoever plays Franks really will enjoy it with the Slav bonus. So, Teutons are a good option. It's not like Portuguese.
It is good, but I'm looking for a flank bombard cannon play because Portuguese is a good ship for fast aim bombard cannon kind of play.
Yeah.
If Teuton can do that, it's good. Japanese pocket is very good for Black Forest. But
Yeah,
I
if you
don't
get
know
a fish
whether
in like pond and everything, yes, Japanese is pretty good option. CA is good, their is good. They have very good eco bonuses also, like their mills and all their econ buildings are a little bit cheaper. Lumber camp, mining camps. They can get good at fish bomb, yeah.
My bet will be Japanese, Teuton, Celt, and Portuguese for Black Forest for Theo's team.
What do you think about Jaipur Janniseries in this case?
Jaipur Janniseries, Britons, Lithuanians, Spanish, and Turks.
I think Poles are a good option. Spanish instead of Britons. Poles.
Turks. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Turks, Poles, Spanish, and Lithuanians I would go for. Only difference is like I'll keep Britons for hideout and add Poles in here. Because
So
with
what will be the flanks then? Turks and
Turks, Spanish, both sides. Poles and Lithuanians pocket.
yeah, that's also a good option.
Because Britons, you have that archer bonus is good, and Britons are more of nowadays a pocket civ in Black Forest and a flank civ per se. I would have that priority mainly because on hideout rather than on Black Forest. And Turk Spanish is such a strong opening for them, especially 2 gunpowder units on flanks would be amazing. So if anybody is able to open it, also Poles, because you're not constricted by the walls in hideout, you can have that space to do your farm booms and just the whole flood and castle age can be deadly. You all know it.
Uh, there must be some specific reason why they didn't pick Spanish for AC and pick Malians instead. Because Spanish, yeah,
Malians is
I think they,
versatile. I feel like Spanish could have been better instead of Mayans. Malians is
uh,
a decent pick.
yeah.
Malians, okay. I also sometimes prefer Malians in maps such as like AC because the gold income is really good. You can do market abuse. You can play a versatile things. You do get that town center Tigui. Not that it's a very niche thing, but I still like that. So and on an open map, Malians kind of dominate. On a closed map, they just fizzle out. We are still waiting for the game to happen, and the game has started. If we can load up the game, it'll be good. Strange Forest. Hate to download match content indeed. That is. They have
What do you
still
think?
presented 5
So, what do you think, Kamar for Black Forest?
They have that 5 minute delay. Okay.
Yes, we do have the Swiss by the way. Khmer, I would still prefer. Actually, Khmer is not a bad pick either. Khmer flank is good. It's just that Poles and Lithuanians do it much better than Khmer in terms of like macro wise and stuff. Khmer is better also on a map like what do you say, Hideout mainly because you have very good economy. You can straight up open elephants and dominate, right? It suits more of a Modi style play who will go all in elephants. But Khmer's open map is still better, I would feel. It takes a lot of time to ramp up in Black Forest unless you are very sharp with your build orders and you know Khmer in and out. Else, it's just another average pick.
Yeah, okay. I think unless you are playing Ballista, it kind of falls off in a post-Imperial with Khmer. The only I think it's a good save to have some Ballista to cut into enemy territory in early castle. So Spanish can do a lot of damage.
Sorry to cut you guys out. I just have a wonderful news here. I just have to give a shout out to God of Sadwan. He has donated 5,000 INR for the AOEPL. There you go. You are a rock star, man, and thank you for the donation once again.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. Welcome to the community. Also, if you've already not joined the community, please do join our Discord channel. I think our admins can help you with it. Thank you so much for the donation, though. Really means a lot. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Gaurav. What is your in-game rank, by the way?
I think he just joined the committee recently. He will be there, I think, in the chat as well. But yeah, and he just donated 5,000. And that's the thing, right? This tournament, it happens because of the players. It happened because of you guys. Because you guys are the donators. You guys are the superstars here. And at the same time, we will... the thing is, the game, right? It will start at 60 seconds though. So both the casters, the stage is yours. Guide us through it.
Yeah. So coming back to the topic, Khmer Ballista is again a cheese strat, and with Kels and Ethiopians that side, I wouldn't really bet late game to go your side. Mainly because of that, I wouldn't play Khmer in this one. But it's again a cheese strat. Could work out, could not work out. We'll wait and see.
I totally agree with that.
Guys,
it is
one
a
more
gamble.
news. Sadly, the pond has been locked here. For I think it was Thiru, right? It was a Black Forest map. And Thiru Pond sadly was kind of locked. So we have to rehost the match. So we will be waiting yet
Please,
again.
someone tell Mirror.
Just
man.
tell them,
Please tell
man.
him.
AOEPL,
Not 5 minutes.
Sultan, are you there? Just tell them. Just go for the 2 minutes, man. It's just way too horrendous.
But it's nice to see new people joining the community because of the tournament, and it also helps us grow the tournament and the community as well, right? So, because when I remember the first AOEPL, a lot of participants, but it brought a lot of hype. a lot of people joined our community after that. So welcome. Hope we see you play our ladder lobbies a lot.
Yeah, he has the same name, God of Sun 1. His Discord name, his game name is the same. So yeah.
Okay. Welcome.
Welcome, Gaurav. Hope to see you tonight in the lobby.
Yes. So we are giving a nice warm welcome here so that you will get a different kind of welcome in our lobbies, please.
These guys
Join
bully,
to
man.
this
These
link.
guys bully. They just grabbed me in the game and gave me flank, man. And they just raided
No
me scouts,
spoilers.
man.
No spoilers. But all jokes and everything apart, nice to see you join. Coming back to again the draft board, we saw a glimpse of the civs, but I don't remember any of the civs. So thankfully, I'm not spoiled yet. But one thing I can tell you is Khmer wasn't picked in that civ map. Someone please tell Mirror, please for the love of God, not 5-minute delay, please. Sandy voice is OP, says Ambush. Yes. He has that very professional caster's voice, when he gives those intros. So that's nice. I feel like sometimes the game delays and all the thing takes more time than the games themselves. Sorry guys, it's been that sort of a set, at least the first rounds. It's sad that there was like a 5-minute delay, and then on top of that, they had an unfair gen also, so it adds to the problem. But hopefully it'll be resolved soon and we get a game going ASAP. The problem is Mirror changes his ID so many times that I don't have his original ID in my friend account. I also have to message him. Yes, there though. Like this. Sad to say that the game delay is still at 5 minutes. Please, someone reach out at least the next game. Last game will not be the case. But the civs, at least we can start discussing about it if you guys don't mind the spoilers.
Yeah, we can start it.
Yeah. So, interestingly, Spanish and Turks from Jaipur Janniseries are playing the same side. Dead Cops is playing flank as the Spanish, and his pocket is going to be mirror with the Turks. Immediately, these two combination, what makes you think? Because I see a combination happening here. Peppa. Spanish flank, Turks pocket.
I did not expect that. To be honest, I would think Spanish was a pocket. Turks as a flank.
Spanish is the flank in this case. And Turks is the pocket.
That's the opposite of what I expect. But Mirror will still go for fast imp with Turks, while Spanish will try to boom.
No, this is going to be a very if you notice this kind of strategy, we would have probably seen in Arena, where you would see the flank playing some really strong unit, like Kongs in this case. The pocket will give bombard cannons. The other pocket will give you knights on top of it. And maybe the other flank will just defend their side. So these guys will all play one side, is what I'm thinking based on the civs we see. Is that you'll see the pole flood Spanish kongs and the bombard cannons all happening one side, while the other person will be defending. And to give you the context, yeah,
So other side is Poles and
other side Poles, chicken is playing as the pocket, and Lithuanians as the flank for Dogfish.
Lithuanian is a very strong flank because you have extra food at start, so you don't stop your TC production while you're walling, or if you have to will fight.
Yeah. So you can make sure you're walled with those resources, right? Like you can do the will fight, you have that 100 extra food.
You can take a forward position pretty easily.
Yep.
It depends on the map, of course. If it is too open, then you can't do that. But
Yeah. And on the other side, we see T-Rush, the flank player, playing Portuguese. Portuguese was picked for this map, you were right. And his pocket is going to be Thiru playing the Celts. Portuguese and Celts. Portuguese probably going for the faster shim play and providing the bombard cannons, while the Celt player can just run with the infantry and siege himself. The other pocket being Teutons as the pocket and Sicilians as the flank. What are your thoughts? Sicilian flank.
Sicilian is a random pick because it was timed out. So I am surprised to see they are using that as opposed to something like Japanese on the flank.
Even Teuton flank is better, right? In case you want to do some tower rushes and everything, I think Teuton flank is not bad.
Yeah, it is not bad. If you have that strategy, then Teuton is a good flank. But if you do not want to do that, then of course Teuton as a generic flank is bad.
Yeah. Border is the flank there with Sicilians, and his pocket is going to be Teutons with Braveheart playing it. I know it's a lot to memorize when you're not seeing the civs on screen, but we'll soon get into the action. It's just less than a minute, guys.
Who's playing Portuguese?
Portuguese is played by Trush. Trush flank with Thiru being Kel's pocket.
Okay, I think for Thiru's side, they are just banking on someone walling it off and they pocket boom. So the traditional no fight till Imperial kind of gameplay.
But I don't think they have an answer to Spanish conks when masked and bombard cannons with these civs. They don't have a strong Cavacha civ. If they had a strong Cavacha civ, like even Hun say, right? Like where you just mass a lot of Cavachas in Castle Age and you play heavy Castle Age and stop that push, I would understand. But I'm really anxious for Thiru's team because when Spanish and Turks get rolling along with Pole Flood, it's gonna be hard. There is no counter really to it. We'll wait and see how that goes.
I think it will be a little bit map dependent. If they sacrifice one flank and then stop that flood, then Thiru can come in hard. So if the map gen is such that Thiru can wall himself off very easily, then he gets the time to react in Imperial.
Yeah. Ambush says Turks fast him BBC. Okay, in this case they don't make hand cannons. They only provide the BBCs. So they'll give you 6 or 7 BBCs while the Spanish plays heavy conks. Both of them will buy time for the pole flood. They will just keep the bases open and the poles will flood. So that will be the strategy. You don't need to make hand cannons when you have conks, right? So after you get like some 7 or 8 BBCs, you add eco. The match has nearly started, I think. If you can go to it, and yes, we have. We have exactly as we just mentioned. We'll just look who's facing who though. Dead Cops with the Spanish is gonna face Rush in this case. He's hurriedly going for the walls though here, which is the right play. It's not a big wall for Dead Cops to wall it off. On the other hand though, Dogfish has a considerable amount of area to wall, but given that he's Lithuanian, he can easily wall it off. What do you think of map gen? Peppa?
I'm loading the game.
Yeah. Cool then. Till then we can actually discuss how the civs are gonna be, because this wall from Dead Cops P8 is very good in a sense that it's covering like most of the walls. The wood is providing most of the walls at least for
Shade,
P8.
the thing is, 3 of the relics, right? They are locked. I don't know.
So are they gonna call a re again? That doesn't matter. I hope not. That's the matter. Like 3 of them are blocked. Should be fine. The point here is that Dead Cops doesn't have a lot to wall on one side, but the open side is gonna be a little bit more vulnerable. You see, a Dopfish is coming here to actually wall this area off. If you don't mind, can you just start and stop your Discord stream because it's not clear for me. It's very hazy. I'm not able to see it much. If you don't mind doing that. Map gen favors castle places. Ambushes.
Yeah, if you look at Thiru's map, he can easily wall off, and if he can sacrifice Truss.
Go ahead.
Thiru can easily wall off and save his base till he's ready to fight in him. Truss will be a little sacrifice, I believe. If that strategy is what Mirror is going with.
Yeah. We'll see how it is because we do see that Dead Cops has a pawn. Will P8 in this case, Orange has a pawn. So I'm curious to see whether like Dead Cops himself will prefer the pawn because it's not a bad opening for massing the Kongs, or we'll see Mirror going for it for his fast.
I think Mirror will take that pawn because he will have the chance to boom while Dead Cops has to focus on Kongs.
Yeah, but he will need the food eco really, right? Because I'm pretty sure that once you reach M, Mirror is going to just make BBCs. But the Castle Age player might need the food more than the Mirror. Let's see how it goes though. I'm also of the same opinion as you in the sense that Mirror might go in this case, but I would prefer Spanish guy go for the Kongs.
Oh, the villager from Dead Cops. Under threat. Sorry, I'm not behind.
That's okay. We are at 6 minutes, 26, 27, 28 seconds. Thiru should have taken Chutan's Says ambush. I think he likes to play his siege in this case. Kills are still a better set than Chutan's overall. Yeah, you can argue that he should have taken Chutan's. I really don't have anything to say. Will he be able to take this will though? That will is definitely going to fall. That line is also attacking. I think that will is dead. Yep, the will is dead. Will he get both the boards though? He is. Yeah. A little too zoomed in for my comfort. But yeah, in the end, he does get them, but with the loss of one will though. That's sad.
Mirror had to take Loom because of that. And he should really go forward and check where the wall is and not lose ground from there because there are 4 additional elephants to take as well.
Can we have a look? Yeah, okay, that one, yeah. I mean, he can see from the map gen where they exactly are. I'm surprised he's not taking that. And
oh, yeah, he's going forward, yeah.
He's going forward now, yeah. Who has the higher? Does the lion have the higher? It doesn't matter. It's there to help out. Populations are looking good here. We do see that Rush has gone for the feudal play. Can we look at Blue's base for a second? That's a fast up time. And with 18 pop, it is going to be archers from Rush. Will he go for a tower push? Dead Cops himself is nearly up to the next stage. So overall, he should be able to wall this off pretty quickly if he has a little bit more villagers. Spanish villagers do have that ability to build things faster, so it will be good.
Yeah,
yes.
And he has his Conk will start off the archers play.
Yeah. So this is where you go for a tower rush play rather than an archer play. One range archers towers would do a better push than 2 ranges because by the time Rush's archers do come in, he will just see the walls and he'll be like, okay, now what next? Dead Cops is beautifully walling the above part also, and as you rightly pointed out, Dead Cops' base, P8's base, the orange base, the fish is being taken by Mirror. Yes. So that should help his fast imp push a little bit more. In the meanwhile, what is Thiru doing again? Can you show? Thiru's base is green.
Heru
He's
is
gone
playing
for the
scout.
scout. Okay, this is not that great because once these guys have walled, I think the scout play is completely shut down. This is like downing yourself a little bit more. Um, Probably a good play would have been Castle Age Siege push, but definitely the scout play is not going to do much here.
And they can swing to other side, so Dofus should really prioritize going up and stonewalling.
Yeah, but it's gonna take them a while to realize that this side is walled up. Dopesh is should be fine overall in the sense that he has clicked up and he's like a minute and a half away at most. Mutants with Granulation Castles, better Paladin, PvP, PvC. Oh, that all comes in late. I would still prefer Help Siege from Kells. With a good, strong Bombard Cannon serve, it's much better. Granulation Castle is good, but it's so late into the game that unless you have a Civ which is giving you that lead, it's okay. Like, both are right up there at the top, so I would understand why you are saying that. It's nice to see that Dope has walled his own ally. He's like searching for his walls and you're like, okay, one is facing mirror, red, if you look at red's face. Center, he's just walled off his ally. Probably
Oh,
didn't
they're
want that.
pressing the stone wall,
Yeah, we can look at it here.
but
It's still gonna take some time to fall.
and they have opposite wall behind as well, so it's not a big threat as such.
Yeah. We see the chicken is on the way up to Castle Age. His resources are looking good. He has a lot on stone, so he is gonna go for the castle early on. But I would still like to see a little bit more priority on PC because you don't need to really rush that castle and just get those, cheaper night upgrades and just raid him. You just need to chill a little bit, add a couple of pieces, get some builds ahead, and then go for that insane push. By which time Mirror should also be right up there. Mirror is making his blacksmith and castle, what do you say, market to go up to castle.
Dead course up to castle.
Wait, Thiru scouts are trying to go there, right? If you look at green scouts, they're slowly inching towards War Daddy's base. You can have a look. Is walled here and the stone walls are coming from mirror, so I don't think they'll see any damage here. This side, if you can go a little bit up also to see how War Daddy has walled on the top side of P7.
I don't understand the tower from Dofus on the Wadadis wall. He's not making any army to push there.
Yeah. I think the archers needed to be here to prevent any sort of damage, but already opening the walls is really not going to help the scout player to do much. So this straightforward mirror is also on his way up the castle age with 40 villages along with the fishing ships. A couple of fishing ships coming from War Daddy himself. And Stonewall's also getting in. This is spelling devastation based on the game state right now because once the flood comes in along with some Spanish comms, it's going to be deadly. You see, Dead Cops already has like 10 on stone. If you look at the minimap, like at least the resources, you can see that he's heavy on stone, so he is going to get that castle up. Meanwhile, Braveheart has gone for 3 PC boom. He's going to boom nicely himself. Like if he can mass a lot of knights also, maybe it can be helpful. Get to see how that will end up being. I'm sad that the 2 elephants are not being taken by Dead Cops. At the same time, I'm happy that they're at least alive. We need to save some wildlife after all. The castle is coming up for Dead Cops in that choke point. It's a good point to also push if you are especially walled multiple layers on the top of it.
I think Mirror is going for 1 TC fast temp.
Yeah.
He has a lot of gold banked, but not so much food. I guess he'll buy the food.
Yeah.
Once his buildings are ready.
Yep. And also this should help with this BBC play, right? So once you see the castle coming up, we see that Chicken has not added a 3rd TC. So he's directly gone for 2 TC, the yellow player, and just added 1 castle. once he gets the upgrade, looking at his resources, he needs to be a little bit more on gold. I think those villagers are going for a third town center. Just walking by. Oh, they're just going for more farms. Okay. So it's gonna be 2 TC play, I'm thinking. He's missing a trick by not adding the gold. Because he needs 300 gold for getting his unique upgrade from the castle for the Chief Knights.
And I believe he's going to play on Dofi's side. He's not
Interesting.
going to come. Because otherwise you would have sent the villagers this side to build stables.
Maybe, but it's still early to build the stables. Should be prioritizing playing this side. So, Dofish doing himself, he's just walling it up and making a castle. I think if it's gonna be a flood, you should always be focusing on the side which can open you the base better. And in this case, with Kongs and DCs gonna come in, it only sells that it's better to play this side, right? Some knights from Thiru, not a lot of them. These are 38 builds compared to 60 by...
Dofish is dropping a castle just to pressure the wall so that force flood come in.
Can we look above a little bit? Dofish is red there. Yep. And that castle is just buying him time really. I don't see how he opens here unless water really close it up. Because like the water allows him to make a couple more layers of walls, and I don't think this is a good area to push. As per se, if you don't have any good siege to
Heroes have dropped a counter castle, so that area.
That's going to be really bombarded, right? We see Mirror is nearly imp, and he has both the siege workshops right next to it. I'm surprised how many? He has 3 siege workshops or what? Can we just look a little bit above? Yeah, this is 1. Go up.
3.
3 is a bit of an overkill. Looking at his resources, it's overkill. Yes, he doesn't have a lot of wood.
He just has to focus on 1 unit, so I think he can manage that.
Yeah. Just buy resources, keep making BBCs constantly.
The thing is, the castle is blocking the way this side, dead cops, so they cannot really push from this way.
It's okay. Oh yeah, that is true. You're absolutely right. That's why I understand why the 2 siege workshops. Yeah, that sucks.
But I think there is a small bit of opening, so he's putting a gate there, and so that Bombat can go that side. Maybe.
Then you should just be focusing on that side, because that side with the castle is the better spot to attack. Most of this production buildings for Trush is there, right? Castle, couple of range is all are there. That should be the focus. Can we look at Chicken such as what is he doing a little bit? Is he dropping stables any side? We do see yellow dots coming to P8.
Oh yeah,
You see
you're
below?
right.
Yep. This is Morty, if he's watching it, will be really proud, because he's something which he likes to spam in lower elos, trying to kill one side. This is a very common arena style play, and this is going to be very hard to really stop. In this case, Dead Cop should prioritize going for 1 more castle. The play is generally you make from 2 castles production, like Kongs or like Burmese is seen also here with the Arambais. So you prioritize a lot of RB and then you just steamroll also. There is no answer to this.
Some scorpions as well.
That is probably not needed really. Like you don't need to do too many things, you just need to do the simple things first. And do we see any sort of armor upgrade coming from Dead Cops? No, he needs to, okay, he really needs to get those again. We see the second armor and bloodlines coming from Chicken, so that flood is gonna come in soon.
Thiru trying to wall himself off, but also adding knights. I don't think Celt Knight will be enough to hold it.
What is really like the other player Braveheart doing? I don't think he's doing much, right? You can have just a quick look. He's adding stables this side, but if like Dopefish, if he gets like the fortified walls and he just chills, I don't think there's much he has to do. Yeah. This bombard cannons needs a little bit better micro. With his knights coming in, I think he should be fine.
Yeah, I think Celt Knight not enough with just +1 armor as well.
Yep. I mean, no matter what you had, only play over here is to mass a lot of cav archers. And if you're not able to do that, then there is no answer
Yeah,
to
I
it.
think Red Cops has to put a second castle in Tira space to production.
Yeah.
And he's going to do that with his villagers.
He needed a castle yesterday. It doesn't have to be forward also. It's just good that if it's forward.
Oh, he's going for stables. He doesn't have the stone for second castle.
Probably he's going for the upgrade or something like he's, you don't need to dive in this deep, Chicken. So your focus should just be in protecting the bombard cannons. Meanwhile, quickly we'll just have a look at what's happening on top, just so the viewers also know what's happening. We do see one more castle coming up. Braveheart is in him, and he is taking the armor upgrade, and he's gonna send all his army here.
Oh.
So it all boils now down to how good of production Braveheart is gonna have and have.
Look at this wall though, they realize that the reinforcements will come. So they're stonewalling them, cutting them off.
That's something they missed actually. They should have done that before.
But I would still, like, if you have one more castle, it's still good in knights or whatever, like cavalry, right? So they're still gonna be slow. Gonna be deadly but slow. Okay, this is a good wall, yes. You're right, absolutely right. They should have done that.
But I think Red Cops switched to Halberdiers now. Because that's the only win condition they have. The Braveheart kills this side.
I think Dead Cops is cooking a little bit too much. In the sense that it is good that he went for halves, but Kongs here are gonna be deadly. If you mass that many number of Kongs with the knights in play, you don't need to really fear for... oh, those bombard cannons are out of position right now. Oh yikes, this is gonna be deadly. Yo, if this gets sniped completely, then it's all for nothing really. What is, oh my god, what is Chicken doing? Oh no, Chicken!
I think they managed to save it.
Oh my god, Chicken was giving me a lot of anxiety attacks there.
And Braveheart was slow and he got walled out now.
Yeah. This is exactly, looking at this is what we predicted also, like the bombard cannons play. I didn't expect the Scorpion play though, but still working out well.
No, I was wrong. He's not going for Halberdiers, he's going for Paladins.
Oh my god, why? Chicken doesn't need to do any of the extra things. He just needs to protect his BBCs, which he's absolutely not doing, and they're absolutely going to get sniped. Like, this is such a bad play from Chicken. Like, you have the advantage, you don't need to do anything. You just need to stay with your bombard cannons.
All bombard cannons gone, then one left.
Chicken sometimes playing for the opposite team also here. A couple of them. Actually, there's a lot more left. They just were like, stacked up on top of each other. Chicken feels that, like, you have that many army, you just want to do the damage. I understand where he comes from, but you just need to protect the bombard cannons, and that's why you do it. Game volume is a little too high, it seems. Is there any way we can reduce the game volume?
I already did, it should be fine.
Oh, okay. Is it fine, comrade? Can you just reply in the chat?
What is Mirror doing? Why is he not putting Siege Versa forward?
So in theory, what you do is, like, after this, you just add PCs and boom. Once you have like 7 or 8 bombard cannons, you don't need to do anything. The rest of the thing your team. They'll go to 200 power and just spam hussars or something.
Look at
He's
that
making
ball.
cav archers. See? Mirror making cav archers.
Oh no.
And dude, look at Chicken, he's now overprotecting the bombard cannon in the way that he's blocking them.
Well. So if you're in Thiru's team, Braveheart cannot answer this even quickly. Like, so their focus should be on doing the same kind of speedrun.
No, wait.
Cut some way into mirror space. But if you don't do that, then you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, what did he didn't stalemate with Lucas?
Like, here again, Chicken doesn't need to do any of this. He's doing it, trading it is fine, but just to make sure he just stays with the BBCs. he goes ahead with it, but I'm pretty sure the call out would have been like, you go forward, we are fine here, there is Kongs and probably Paladins also coming here, so fine. Cavaliers, we see the Cavalier production from Spanish player. I think like eventually on an open map you're so used to seeing the Spanish players shift from Kongs to say a unit like Paladin or like Cavalier, that he's just doing it out of like autopilot. But I think Kongs here in like masses of 40-50 against the Sils which these guys have are really good because you don't have a particular answer to them in Cavalier.
Oh, Paladin coming for the snipe. Chicken's Cavalier out of position.
I'm tired. I'm saying chicken, please chicken. Chicken seems to have chickened out of the play. I mean, they're getting the damage done, but all their siege push is now gone. And if Dope is not having a good defense here, it's always going to be hard. This is a problem, like you need to really save those bombard cannons. You don't need to do damage, you don't need to look at your economy, you don't need to think about wounded power, all this stuff.
But one thing is for sure, Thiru's eco is dead. It's let down to 65, 64 villages now.
No, Thiru will completely be wiped out, but I think they don't have an answer right now to the Paladins. Like
What
Kongs,
Dead Corpse is making Paladin?
yeah, but it's student Pala versus Spanish Pala. With a better economy from Braveheart, hopefully. 111 to 62, Dead Corps is 112 to 8, right? So, the push has stopped now. So this Walden stabilized, it can turn deadly. We do see the CA coming.
Oh, look at Thiru coming in with a clutch wall.
Yeah, that wall is gonna, I mean that gate is gonna stop them, but it's not gonna do for a lot of time. Is again, like Mirror has completely given up on that like PvC play anymore, like that's bad. No.
I think Cavats will be able to hold off the balance with some buffer.
Yeah, but it's still gonna be a stalemate here for the most part. Like until you wait for Dead Cops to come fully into the game with all the army productions. Those builds from Chicken are gonna be sniped for sure. Chicken has a lot of army, he's slowly flooding in this side. Let's have a look at the other side also just in case, because we've been focusing here. There's not a lot of action happening there. But I want to see the army, okay, which is going to be BBC, Siege Rams and Scorpions against and cannons, right?
Dopefish has to keep walling behind. Like he
Yeah.
has to like 10-layer wall.
If this opens, it can turn the game really on its head, you know?
Yeah.
It looked like a clear cut and done, you know, till those bombard cannons were sniped. We see some X's coming on the other side, so we can again focus here. Until this side is open, we can just focus there.
In the middle, there are 10 siege rams ramming into Mirror.
Yeah, I feel like the game is slowly slipping away from Jaipur Janniseries, guys. Pune Paladins, I just noticed there's a double L, but let's go with it. The Rams are going to be deadly. The push has to happen somewhere here from Jaipur Janniseries, but it seems like it's more or less like damage mitigation happening here.
I think Dopefish should focus on his side alone. It's going to be pushed through if it doesn't wall.
I mean, one bombard cannon here can stop the push. He does have the fortified walls. So, but CAs are not going to do anything against this. It is going to open based on how the villages are repairing and stuff. Yep, and as I say that, they are open. Let's say it out loud again, guys. Mirror is open, so gonna be dangerous territory from here onwards. We also see blinking lights on Red's base, Dopefish. Quickly above. So yeah, on top, What Daddy also was able to come through. So the Rams have gone there. What Daddy is doing a lot of damage in terms of these opening both sides bases, but
But
there's a
it's
lot
just
of army being pumped.
he's
on
just
him.
one player. He cannot do both sides.
Yeah.
He needs Braveheart here, but Braveheart cannot